Good morning guys and welcome back to a new vlog. I literally just woke up and I'm gonna make coffee and some breakfast. Gonna get some of my work done and then I'm gonna plan a YouTube video actually. I think today is gonna be the day where I'm gonna film my first like sit down and talk YouTube video, so hopefully you will see that soon. Because I want to kind of do a mixture of like, or add like one extra video a month to my channel where I just kind of talk about something more deep. I don't know, I'm not quite sure yet, but yeah, I'm gonna make some breakfast now and drink loads of water because I feel so dehydrated and I'm on my period, and yeah. I'm just gonna get ready now to film my video, and also because I feel so I feel all puffy and everything. I probably should do my gua sha routine, but I can't be bothered. So I'm just gonna drink loads of water, and I thought while I'm getting ready I might give you a little bit of a life update because I feel like I haven't talked to you guys properly in a while. Sorry if I'm looking away, I just have to like look in the mirror to do my makeup. Yeah, life updates. So obviously I went to Rio, which was like the best time ever. I honestly, if you haven't seen my Rio vlog yet, please check it out. It was like the most amazing time. Rio was just amazing. Like I knew I was gonna have a great time there, but it like surprised me how much I actually ended up loving it. Stayed there for like a bit over a week, and we lived like just in this Airbnb there, and we didn't really make any plans. We just kind of took it day by day, and yeah, it was just genuinely, Rio as a city was amazing. The people were amazing, the food was amazing, the weather was amazing, the beaches were amazing, like everything was just great. And one thing that I always looked for in a place and that I always wanted is I need a place like to live or to go to that has a lot of variety, and Rio had everything. Like it had the big city and like all the perks that come with living in a big city, like loads of restaurants and bars and different parts of the city with different vibes and all that stuff. But then it also had the beach, which like I love the beach, I'm such a beach girl. The weather, it had nature all around it. It was like genuinely, it didn't miss anything. And ooh, just fucked up my concealer. And that was just like so amazing, and now I really want to move there. Even like if it's just for a few months, I could totally see myself like living there for a little bit. I could just recommend anyone to go to Rio, honestly. It's amazing. And we didn't even like, we did obviously the touristy stuff as well, but we didn't even enjoy that the most. Like I think the most we enjoyed was just to like kind of soak in the culture and talk with people who are from Rio. And yeah, I don't know, the only thing that could have made Rio better for me if people spoke Spanish, just because I can speak Spanish and I can't speak Portuguese. But I'm actually determined to learn Portuguese as well now. I mean, I'm still working on my Spanish, so I'm gonna focus on that first. But yeah, it was just great, guys. Honestly, I loved it. I just quickly finished my base. Yeah, that's to Rio. I want to move there now. I just kind of realized that once again, I am tired of the UK. I am tired of living in London. I want to move somewhere warm where there is a beach and where people are outside having street parties and dance. And yeah, I mean, my long-term goal in life has always been to move to Spain at some point, and buy a house there or something. Like, don't even know why Spain. I haven't even been there that many times, but I think it's just because I speak Spanish and I just love Spanish music. Spain is still in Europe, so it's not far, but it's like it has the beach. I love the Mediterranean like vibe of houses and everything. So I don't know. I think that's why Spain's always spoke to me. Also, my dad's like has a lot of friends in Spain, and he speaks Spanish as well, and he's been like to Spain for his whole life to see his friends and stuff like that. So he loves Spain. So I feel like maybe it's just in my genetics. I don't know. And yeah, I don't know, guys. I just want to move to Spain and to Rio and just anywhere warm. And I want to go back to South America as well. Like, I've been to South America before when I was 19. I went solo traveling to Guatemala, El Salvador, Colombia, and then I had to go home because of COVID. I feel like I should make a whole story time video about my time there because it was wild and a lot of things happened. Yeah, I don't know. I just love South America. I really want to go back to Colombia because I only like explored the north because yeah, then again I had to go back due to COVID. So yeah, I just love that whole, I just love it. I think it's also because I just love dancing and music and stuff, and it's such a big part of the culture in Latin America. Then another thing I can share with you. So obviously I'm currently working full-time, and on the side I have worked on a research paper because obviously I studied psychology, blah blah blah. I work in psychology, and my dissertation paper was going to be published, and it's still going to be published, but I've submitted it to a really big journal, and they've given me a lot of feedback because obviously there's still a lot I need to work on. So that's going on the side, and I want to like do my master's or like kind of progress in what I'm doing, because right now the job I'm doing, it's all right, but it's not what I want to do for forever. So I was thinking like, because obviously you guys know that I don't really want to stay in London anymore. So I was like, okay, maybe I should move back to Germany or blah, blah, blah. And I was actually getting more happy with the idea again to move back to Hamburg, where I'm from. So even though like I never really liked Germany, like I don't know, I never really felt like I belonged there in a way, which is so strange to say because I'm obviously German and my family's there and most of my friends are still there. So like, I don't know what my issue is, but it's just never felt like the place that I want to, I don't know, grow old in, I guess. But anyway, I was like, okay, you know what? I can move to Hamburg. I can move with Vinny. Like, it's fine. We can do a master's there. Like, uni life in Germany is a lot cheaper compared to uni life in England. And also, like, there are a lot of perks still in Germany that we don't have in the UK. Like, whether that's the healthcare system or the costs of public transport and stuff, it's like just cheaper. Flats as well, you get way nicer flats for less money, all that kind of stuff. So I was like, you know what, it might not be the worst idea. So I tried to get all my stuff ready for the applications because they start in May. And then I was a bit confused, so I sent them an email asking like, oh, how does it work? Because obviously I did my undergrad in London, like blah blah blah. What do I have to do basically? Like, what extra steps do I have to do for the application? And they just got back to me and were like, yeah, well, we don't accept any undergrads from any other countries, so you can't do your master's in the whole of Germany with an English undergrad in psychology. If you would want to do your master's here, you would have to start all over again in Germany. So that was a slap in the face. And obviously people could say like, well, why didn't you know this beforehand? But when I moved to the UK in 2020, which was even before Brexit and everything, I I did research like whether it's valid to do, whether it's okay to do your undergrad in a different country, blah blah blah. Yeah, and it was fine until now, apparently. I don't know if I could have known better or not, whatever, it doesn't really matter because it is what it is now. But obviously it was quite a shock in a way. I was just like, the hell, so I can't even come back to my own country, like that's crazy. And I kind of like threw my plans around because I did feel quite confident that I want to move back to Hamburg with Vinny, and yeah, so that was my plan A, and plan A got wiped off. So now I'm waiting to hear back from any other UK masters that I applied to. I haven't heard back from any of them yet, which is just so like anxiety wracking, even though I know I'm a really good applicant. Like I got a first in my undergrad, I have a study that's in the progress of getting published, I have a lot of work experience, all that stuff. Like that gives me quite a good foundation to get accepted for masters, but it's just scary. It's super scary. And I'm quite anxious about the future at the moment because of everything going on. I'm sorry, I think you get the shadows from the tree that's in front of my window. But yeah, that's the life update I could give you guys. Now I didn't do my makeup. I just can't multitask. How do people do these like style and talk videos? Like I can only do one thing at once. Guys, I just filmed my first video. I don't know if it's any good or not. I feel like I kind of stumbled over my own words, but whatever. Like I'm just gonna try it and then I'll hopefully get better over time. Guys, I'm just making some scrambled eggs. Not scrambled eggs, scrambled tofu with some mushrooms. Did I just burn all of this? No. With some mushrooms and tomatoes on sourdough bread with some avocado. Yeah. Lunch, guys, bit random. So we got scrambled tofu with some mushrooms and tomato, a sourdough bread with hummus, avocado on top, some tahini, spice and balsamic. And I'm gonna eat that now before I'm gonna go to the cafe to continue working. What the hell is this weather, guys? It's so nice. I love it. I am only wearing a t-shirt, don't need a jacket, the sun's beaming into my face. This is perfect. Now I just need to find the perfect cafe because you always need to find somewhere where they have a plug, good drinks, and vibes. So I just came home from the cafe, about to meet a friend in Angel. So I'm just unpacking all my stuff from my bag and then grab my stuff to go to Angel. I'm just walking home from meeting my friend. It was really nice. We just went for a little drink and then had McDonald's. Yeah, so I'm just gonna walk back home now. I could have stayed on the bus, but I feel like I haven't walked enough today. So I was like, you know, I'll take the extra steps and just yeah, do a little walkie because the weather is so nice. Even though it's a bit chillier now, but I'm still fine just in a t-shirt. How amazing is that? So yeah, I'm doing that and go home and go to bed early so I can go to the gym tomorrow without feeling like I'm gonna die. Seriously, no. My necklace just broke.